Given an array of integers nums and an integer target, return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. So if we're given an array of integers 2, 7, 11, and 15, so 2 plus 7 equals to 9, which is the target. And then we know that 2 and 7 are found on the indices 0 and 1 respectively. Again, if we have 3, 2, 4, and 4, we know that 2 and 4 add up to the target of 6, which 2 is on index number 1 and then 4 is on index number 2 respectively. Again, if we're given two values that add up to the target of 6, we know that 3 will be at index 0 and another 3 will be at index 1. So you can come up with an algorithm that is less than O of n squared in time complexity. So our solution must be less than O of n squared. I think O of n will be the appropriate solution in this case. So these are our constraints, and we are quite sure that only one valid answer exists. Right, let us just go straight to the solution. The main trick here, is to get the delta. So if we have A equals to B plus C, then C is equals to A minus B. So C will be the delta in this case, or in this instance. So we need to do the same thing, and then this will be the main trick in this question. So let us just go straight to it. If we have a map of integer, and which will be the value there, and also now integer again, which will be the index. I'll just call it map. It's equals to new hash map. Right. Now let us just go through the nums array for each int I is equals to 0, and then I less than nums dot length, and then I plus. So now let us do our delta here. I'll just name it delta. It is equals to the target minus nums at index I. So once we have our target, we can just say, all right, if the map dot contains key, our key in this case will be delta, then we need to pull it and get the index of that key, so which is going to be we need to put it in an array, which is going to be new integer array, and then we'll just do map.get, then it's going to be the delta here, and then we'll have to add the index, and right, we can just simply return this and not continue any further, because we would have gotten our results. Right, but then what if the map is empty? We need to factor in that case. Map dot is empty. So if it is not empty and map dot contains key, right? Okay, so if it is not empty in that, then otherwise it means that when the map is empty, we just need to go ahead and add those values in the map, which is I, and then we give it the index there. Okay, and then if we find solves not able to return anything, then we'll just return an empty array. Right, let's run the, I think we've gotten to the end of our solution. Let us run it and see if whether, all right, all the test cases, they do pass. You can see that this one has passed, and so on and so forth. There's just more test cases this side. So the 6 there, and then the last test case here. Obviously, there's other test cases that are running behind the scenes. Let's just do a submission. Right, so the answer is accepted.